Hello YouTube, this is Dr. Sola coming to you from Lagos, Nigeria. So today I am going to talk to you about my SolaX experience. It's been 45 days since I started using the SolaX inverter. And after my initial teething pain, I'll tell you where I am with it. Even though my last video I told you was the best inverter I had. So before I get into the video, first things first, please, if you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button. I was so excited when I saw the 8888. I forgot to see the 100 before that. So I'm at 1. I have about 102 to go to get to 3,000. I thought it was 2, but you know, when you get excited, you don't see what you're supposed to see. So you see whatever makes you happy. So as Dr. Sola today, let me talk to you. First things first. An experience I had today. So the AC is off. Now I can hear myself and you can hear me. So if you recall, right, I did a video, the last video I did 2 days or 3 days ago, about how solar changes the mindset of the Nigerian and how we come to take things for granted, and you know, our expectations change. We forget that we actually have storage. We think we have the grid. Well, this morning at about 6:45, I didn't have electricity. What do you think happened? Yesterday, I called her Madame, my life partner came back, cooked as she normally does. Even though I told her the battery is not fully charged. So she cooked. And then this morning she got up and started cooking some more and boiling water. And when the battery was already at 20 some odd percent. And then I looked at my phone app and it was 18%. So I turned the AC off. I turned the refrigerator off. I turned the freezer off. And now 18%, my cutoff is set somewhere about 15%. 10 minutes later, the lights go out and she goes, "Whoops." And that's exactly what I tell you happens to people who have solar power. They forget, especially your spouses, they forget that there is a limit as to what we can do. So back to SolaX. So I've had it for 46 days. And you know something? It's been relatively stress-free. I continue to be amazed as to the kind of capacity I'm getting out of the batteries. I have two 5.8 kilowatt hour batteries. They are high voltage batteries. So my battery voltage is about 243 volts versus your standard 48 volts. And my system is set to charge 30 amps and discharge 30 amps. So if you multiply 30 by 240 volts, 3 times 4, 12, 3 times 2, 6. That's 7,000 watts I could discharge from the batteries. And that 7,000 watts inverter could theoretically discharge, but it doesn't have that ability. It's limited to 5,000, and then for an hour, 6,000, I think 6,500. So now we run everything. Before we would cook occasionally, we only cook during the day when the sun was out. Now we cook in the morning, we cook in the afternoon, we cook in the evening. Before we would be cautious as to if we're going to put the microwave on, we don't care. The microwave comes on. Before we would drop, if we didn't have water or pump water, we're still doing that. Even though we look at the batteries first. Now we no longer look at the battery because we've had this expectation that when we wake up in the morning, the batteries will be at least 40%. Sometimes we wake up to the batteries at 60%. And we're discharging the same amount as we discharged. I mean, from midnight to when we wake up. We're discharging the same amount as we discharged with the old inverter and the old batteries. So I'm asking myself, what fairy dust or what magical potion did SolaX sprinkle on the batteries to get the batteries to be, or to get the system to be as efficient and for us to be able to run the same loads and get better results? And to this day, I have not figured it out. But the result, I'm very happy with. So since December 25th, when we lost power, this morning was the first time we lost power. Since December 25th. And it's not a record to be proud of, but it just tells you how comfortable we've become with this. So the batteries were at 9% when the system went off. So 9% at around 7, 8. By 11:30, the batteries were over 50%, they were close, 54, 55%. And now as we speak, the time is 3:38, the batteries are full. And I still was running the AC, but I'm not running the one in the house. That one always runs all the time, so it's been off all morning. This one I was running, I turned it off because I'm doing the video. So it tells me that there is some magic that high voltage systems have relative to low voltage systems that's making them perform very well. So today I had a visitor. He came all the way from Abuja to pick up a SolaX inverter and a SolaX made box. And he's telling me that he imported batteries from someone in Portugal, high voltage batteries that could run on the SolaX inverter. If that is correct, it means we've expanded the option, or we've expanded your choices of what batteries you could use on the SolaX system. But my personal preference, based on my current experience, is to continue to use the SolaX batteries as a supply. So if you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. If you had subscribed, please click the subscribe button. Once again, this is Dr. Solar coming to you from Lagos, Nigeria.